Alright, we should be live. Can you all hear me just fine? Had some tech issues as usual. This time, once again, another issue than I usually have, which was fun to try and sort out. Now, it also reset my audio settings here, so if my voice is low, let me know when I'll uh, try to increase it to what it used to be. TJ, if you're here, I don't know if you are, but just give me a few moments to try to sort this crap out, and maybe we can get started in just a moment. Alright, it appears you guys can hear me, but is the audio, is it too high, too low? I'm assuming it's too low, as it usually is. Anyone able to... Shamat, since you're here, is my voice low again? The audio levels on my mixer have been reset because OBS is wonderful, so I need to sort this out again real quick. The voice seems fine. Huh. Alright, we are gonna roll with this then, for now. Alright. I'll let TJ know that I am good to go. If it seems too low at any moment, just let me know. I'll put it up a little bit, since that is an issue I have had before. So shouldn't be any drop frames on OBS right now. Everything looks good on my end, so hopefully it'll work for the whole stream and doesn't blow up at some point. Is TJ gonna be streaming his side as well? I forgot to ask him. Oh, and anyways, this is the 3-star tournament once again, this time semi-finals against TJ. It's gonna be a best of 7 as the previous one was, with GC nodes and 3-star decks only. The couple warm-up games I had, first 3 I got destroyed, and then I started playing a bit better, so we'll see how it goes. Also, I gotta say, I love that you can pause in BGs. It's so much fun to go against. 125 time, but let's see, that the full minute, or for full 2 minutes, and your pause screen and you'll win against Serpent. So much fun. I'm a little bit salty, as you can probably tell. Main reason being, if I paused with Tigra once Serpent hit the death immunity, I would have won that round doing the same thing my opponent did, but I am against using pausing, so hopefully that can be taken out of the game permanently soon enough, because it sucks. Apple also poses. Oh, I know. I know many people do. It sucks, but until it gets fixed or changed, then well, it is what it is. Still not gonna do it myself though. Also, one thing I gotta ask here, are you hearing any humming or any noise in the background while I'm being quiet? The reason why I'm asking is because I have my AC on at the moment. It is pretty warm. Usually I try to have the AC off when I stream, just in case. But if the audio doesn't get picked up by the mic, then that's good. just the deep voice of a Victor. I don't know who that is, but sure. Let's go, Finn. Yeah, I'm just waiting on TJ right now. He should have the first invite. Well, I'm sure he'll be here soon enough. How has your luck been with the reunion celebration crystals? Do you mean the 7 stars or the 2 stars? I'm ready-made, just setting up stream. Got it. That's kind of what I figured. Just send me the invite whenever you are ready to go. Oh, the 7-hour crystals. For those, I've gotten the tier 4 alpha cat fragments once. Other than that, it's just been some valiant crystals here and there, and then some tier 3A, tier 6 BC, and that's about it. So nothing special. Would you dupe Man-Thing or Punisher from this selector? I wouldn't necessarily dupe either one, because I like collecting gems. But if you wanna pick a dupe, then Punisher 2099 is the better choice. Best of 7? Yep, that is correct. I gotta figure out how to put the any kind of stream overlays on here so I can keep the score and the quick rule set on screen at all times. But yeah, honestly, I don't have an excuse. That's something I should have done ages ago by now, but here we are. Maybe for the next tournament. What program do you use? Just straight up OBS, nothing else. OBS and a capture card that I got from Kabam for the Samurai Showdown, like, what, 3 years ago now? Who's the best pulls in 7-star reunion crystals? The best one for competitive play would be Punisher 2099. If you like hunting for MCOC world records though, then iHulk would be the best one. And other than that, it just depends on who you like and who you need. And it looks like we are getting started. Yes, I mean, it's alright. There are plenty of guides online. All I gotta do is just look them up and make it happen. So, the only one I have to blame for not doing that yet is myself and being lazy. But, yeah. Okay, we have a fellow Quake player here. I'm assuming Quake is not gonna be banned then. Not sure if I should be happy or sad about that. I didn't check if the Quake had a relic on her though. If she doesn't have the Hulk relic, my Quake should be faster. Provided I don't screw up like I did the last tournament. First match, that is correct. We are just getting started. Okay, Domino Abs and Mr. Sinister. I don't really care about the Domino and Sinister bans. Absorbing Man is interesting though. He is the cheat code for this meta on top of Ronan. So the easiest options are out for both of us. Well, I kind of forgot about Galan. That's still an option. NTW for the bullseye. I don't have to worry about that. Essentially a useless pick now unless you're using him on offense. Wolf and Fam. I do need something for the Fam. Galan can do it, but it's pretty slow. Kushala can do Fam. I'm not sure about the best rotation for it, but it's doable. I don't remember ever putting a Tuma in my deck, but sure, let's go with that. Hey Jason, great to see you too. Okay, he's gonna take Galan and Serpent for sure. I do have Kushala for a Serpent, but I'm not the best at doing that matchup. Uh, okay, he's likely gonna be using Galan for the Atuma right now, so if I take Bullseye, he doesn't really have a great option yet. I can use Galan for the Photon, or even Atuma if needed. Human Torch for the Rintra pick is unfortunate, but I'm kinda saving Rintra as a backup option for Serpent. Or the primary option, I don't know yet. I might still need to keep Kushala for the future Ant-Man. So let's see. Whatever the case, I should have the better options for Serpent, so I'm kinda hoping he just throws this round, so I don't have to worry about that. Am I gonna risk it? Guess I kinda have to. Now, I have some tricks with Atuma I might try to use here. Getting hit in the face is not one of them. Okay, Atuma is way too squishy for this one. That's good to know, but I would have rather used Galan here instead. Now, I kinda forgot about that the conversion to concussions, well, concussions are debuffs, so that's something I do need to deal with considering Photon's ramp up. So that's just a free round for TJ, threw away my best defender, and that's unfortunate, but it is a best of 7. Do this with Photon and you'll get quick ramp up on offense. That is right, it does go both ways. Yeah, that's just... that's a feels bad moment if I've ever seen one. Now that's essentially guaranteed loss here. Unless I get perfect RNG against Serpent with Kushala, and he doesn't special free me. That's what he's gonna be doing immediately. I'll go Rintra, he's gonna use Bullseye on offense here. Could go Future Ant-Man as well, but I don't see that happening. I go Kushala, that's my best option for the Future Ant-Man, so I'm screwed around 3 regardless. And yeah. Maybe I should save the risky plays for the end of the match if they are necessary, instead of trying something fancy on the very first round. Want to get the specialty with that, but that's fine. I don't have a relic on Kushala either. I kind of forget about that. Serpent is just a fun champion to play against, am I right? One of my favorites. Fun and interactive. He has so many counters. He's such a skillful champion to play against. So much skill demand in the matchup. Just a perfectly balanced champion. Also, Apple, I saw. Was it you who said ban him? Yeah, Apple. Just gonna say no to that because I do have counters for him, and I do also have Serpent myself. So, you know, if I didn't play around for the first round, I would have been fine throwing that round, which would have left me at a good position for round 3. But since I completely screwed up round 1 by being an idiot, I didn't have that option anymore, and the fight was done regardless. Which is the best counter for Serpent? Uh, we can Tigra, Rintra, America Chavez. Crossbones is doable, but also RNG. Is there anyone else? I mean, Kushala would be a great option as well if it wasn't for this meta. But with the increased buff duration, that's just, it doesn't work. White Tiger is a good one too, that is right. Black Widow Clairvoyant, the damage output is just not there, that's not gonna work. Rintra? Yeah, Rintra's neutralizes 200% against Cosmics, so you can always ignore the death immunity. Or at least that's how it should work on paper. I don't actually know if it does work like that. Also, I have no defense. Well, none of these are good defensive picks at this point anyways, so... Wolf does him so well. Generally speaking, yes, but again, this meta, it's not that simple. It's just RNG whether or not he's going to be using any specials in his death immunity. If he doesn't, you're screwed and there's nothing you can do about it. He just says up to special 3, you can't do anything. Absolutely nothing. Now for Bullseye, I don't have anyone yet. And none of these are great options. This meta was made for Photon and Serpent. I wouldn't consider Photon one of the best defenders. I just chose the wrong option. That is all. Jabari Panther, I'm guessing that's a Rintra counter for him. No, this is interesting. He doesn't have a Cold Snap immune except Serpent. So I am gonna do that. However, I still can use him for the Bullseye if needed. But I don't know. Yep, there's the Bullseye. Let's see, I'm guessing he uses Rintra here. His Rintra is max Sig, so it's not gonna be a fast fight by any means. So this is what I'm gonna try to do. And the stream is stuck, that's great. Yeah, give me a moment. Matchup is Galan against Bullseye for me, so I'll try to see if I can fix it. All the streaming problems today, that's fantastic. Just a moment. If I can't fix it easily here, I'm gonna try unplugging and plugging back in, if that works. It did not. So... Well then... Can I do this? Nope, it's just OBS that has the screen frozen. That didn't work either. Is there a way to just refresh it? Nope, that didn't work either. Is there really no way to just... Okay, I would assume that should work, but it didn't. That's just great. Start new stream. I'm gonna have to, but the issue with that is I can't do that in the middle of this matchup. So I won round one, but is there really no way to just refresh it? That is so annoying. Okay. Well, I'm gonna place a defender here. I'm gonna go with Iceman on defense. It is his choice to put a defender down. He is putting down. Um, he's thinking about it. Can you still hear the game audio, or is just the screen frozen? Okay, he put down Serpent. And for that, I will answer with Weaken on attack. We can hear audio, okay. Okay, he's using Galan on offense against Iceman. I am using Weaken against his Serpent. Just to be clear, I have not used Weaken a single time this meta, so I don't know what I'm doing, so maybe it's not a bad thing that the screen is frozen. But I'll get it fixed as soon as this fight is done. Or this round. I'm using my special too, I don't know what it does, but I did it. Okay, my neutralize fell off, is doing stuff and things. It's been a minute in the fight. I got the neutralize back, but he's gonna get the special 3. He didn't, he threw a special 2 instead, giving me some more time to survive. Neutralize is off once again. He's at a special 3, neutralize is off, so I am dead no matter what happens. He didn't throw it immediately, so I go for a combo with neutralizing the special 1 into another special 1 intercept. He's at 6%, 4%, 3%, 2%, and he throws a special 3. And it will kill me. Okay. No, it didn't, I'm left at 7%. And my neutralize failed, he's dead. Okay, I finished at 8%, 20 seconds left. I lost the fight, so it's gonna go to around 3. Anyone familiar with OBS? Is there really no way to refresh the screen? It's just the OBS preview that's fucked up. Okay, he put Werewolf down on defense. I'm gonna go with a Rintra on offense. Oh, I mean defense. He uses crossbones. I go America Chavez. I sent a message about it. Is that a reply to me or someone else? Alright, please use your special 1. Please use it again. Okay, heavy into special 2, he's at 60%, he falls down to 50, 0 crits on that. special 3 apparently. I just got an MD trigger. He's left at 2% after my special 3. Okay, I killed him. Is that fast enough? Okay, I should win this one. Left Inox, great to see you. I'll be right back. I gotta restart the stream. JJ, Shamat, why you please go to TJ's stream and let him know I'm restarting the stream, because OBS is a lovely, lovely piece of software. So I'll be right back. I gotta get the screen fixed. Ah, yeah. Be right back. Did I fix it? Was I fast enough to do it in a single stream, so I didn't have to start a new one? Everything good? Anyone here? Are we live? Oh, we're here? Live? You're back? Okay, I was fast enough. Okay. So, if you close OBS fast enough and reopen it immediately, and there is an option to continue the last stream if you're fast enough. If you're too slow and YouTube shuts down the live, then you gotta start up a new one. But apparently I was fast enough, so we are good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna show the results here. First match, the second one, and then third. Okay, hopefully it'll work out. Alright. Streaming is fun. And stress-free. 1-1 is the score, and that is correct. Question for any weekend players here. What is the correct spell rotation to use for this meta against Serpent? Can I time out Apple again? uh, I mean, you are a mod here, so technically you do have the permission to do that. Isn't the crossbones against Rintra suicide? Not necessarily. If you first do the overrun and then get the Furies up that way and lower his ability accuracy enough that he doesn't trigger neutralize immediately, then you can stack up enough Furies to keep it that way and hopefully, well, not get destroyed by the neutralize. If it triggers even once, you're kinda screwed. But yeah. I would be stupid not to pick these two. Gonna go for it. I need Galan for the JJ. I can use it for the Sassy as well. The Quake does worry me a little bit. But I got my own, and his doesn't have a relic, so technically my one should be faster for, well, anything, really. I don't really... Well, I can use Quake for FAM, I think. Ah, crap. Gallon damage cap is just no one uses him except this meta. That's not entirely true. A lot of people use him for a lot of metas. Let's start with the good old Serpent. Maybe this time I won't screw it up. Is he gonna throw or is he gonna match me? Is he gonna try to race? No, he goes Ant-Man. Now that he sees my matchup, he's gonna throw this round. I'm guessing he throws down... Sassy wasn't who I expected. That kinda makes sense. It was one of his better defenders he had left, but still. That's fair enough. No, as long as I don't mess this up. I'm still not too comfortable quaking against this guy. His animations, I'm not too used to them, or fighting against him. Okay, this AI is fantastic though. If he's just gonna stay away from me, this is perfect. I have no clue why he's so passive, but we take those. Ah, now he's starting to be aggressive. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Not comfortable enough with his animations. I didn't notice he was done with the combo. Okay, that kick, I gotta remember it. There we go. Okay. I should still be good. I don't think he's gonna do that with Sassy with a higher score. Technically possible, but you gotta get super lucky with Serpent not using the special 3. Wait, hold on. What are we arguing about in chat? Why are we talking about taking Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 10 hits? That's essentially pointless. Hit count means nothing. You can sit there for 10 minutes doing it with a 4-star Omega Red, call it a 0-hit takedown and make Omega Red the best mutant in the game, but that's just not how it works. I'm gonna force out his onslaught here, so the last champs he has left are Galan food. At least should be. Then I'm gonna use Weekend, I don't need him for anything, I have a Rintround defense for round. Well, I guess I'm... Rintround or onslaught, I'm not actually sure. I'll figure it out. Technically I should be faster no matter who I place. Please don't expire yet. TJarvis. Got lucky, which actually won me this round. So yeah, if I missed it and someone told me a weekend rotation, please resend the message. I need to know how to use this guy. I know how he works in normal matchups, but specifically against Serpent, I need the spell rotation. I'm not doing a good job keeping them up. Just ignorant? So what have I missed? Superior Iron Man against Gamora, who is better? You see, the issue with that is I don't know what Superior Iron Man does now. So, from my personal experience, Gamora is better simply because I don't know what Sim does. If I knew, my opinion might change, but as it stands, that is my opinion. Hmm. Not exactly happy about any of these options. Well, he got a Rintra counter at least. I am happy for him. He doesn't have a... Well, Man-Thing is immune to armor break, so he can do Void. Is that something he wants to do, though? I don't think so. Domino is still banned, but... Serpent on the last draft, that's always annoying. I only have a Rintra for that, and since mine is maxing as well, it's not gonna go well. Drop me another weekend here real quick. Weekend or America Chavez, that would be fantastic. Or, well, I mean, that's good, don't get me wrong, but he has a counter for it, so... Okay, he goes Serpent round 1. Should I do the same? I'm gonna go Void. Yeah. Is he gonna nuke with Galan or play safe with Man-Thing? Okay, we are praying for a huge special 2 crit. That's what we're doing right now. Come on. It didn't crit. Okay. He would have died if that crit. Ah, crap. Yeah, this is what I mean with the power again. Why am I not getting the power gains now? Do I need to have those mystical charges for it to happen first? come on, you're gonna wait for the neutralize to fall off. Ah, that would have been a beautiful fight if the first specialty crit. You failed buffs? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. I was failing buffs. I was failing the armor buffs on Serpent, but I wasn't getting the power gain. I can't exactly tell why. There's probably something I'm missing about his sig ability. Not lucky after all. Yeah, no, since Mathing is immune to armor breaks, the only divas you have to worry about are Void's own, and that's easy enough to play around. Okay, Future and Man. I don't really have a choice. I'm kinda screwed round 3 anyways, but we'll see. Now if this time I don't mess up the combos. That's fine, I can afford at least 2 heavies I think. With this combat power rate on rank 4s it might be 3, but I'd rather not test it. He's so quick with that light attack that I can't get the evade back up in time. And very few champs are that fast with it. There we go. He's faster, but I have more health. So, this round 3. He has Galan, so he's gonna nuke any one of these. Gonna put on or not? Let's see. Let us see what happens. For Spider-Ham, I'm thinking Mr. Fantastic might be the better one, since he has degen resistance. I forgot the fucking pre-fights. Well, this one's straight up my fault. Can't believe I forgot the pre-fights. I just pressed the stupid button immediately. Do you guys ever have those days where you just feel like you're such an idiot? You keep making mistakes, stupid mistakes, mistakes you normally wouldn't ever make. Yeah, me too. I don't even have an excuse for it. I don't know why I did that. First a Tuma against Photon and now this. If I had the debuffs, I would have been able to reverse this guy's healing. And everything would have been fine. But no. Just gonna wait this out now. If I go above a bar, he's gonna start evading and all of that. If I throw the special, I take the power sting damage. Yep. So stupid. Not gonna lie, Finn dropping the F-bomb caught me off guard. Yeah, I don't like cursing, I try to avoid it best I can, but man. I shouldn't be streaming this. This is starting to get embarrassing at this point. I am feeling sleepy and I shall sleep now. You do that. Definitely a lot better to do that than watch me screw up everything here on stream. Okay, well I have a Pantheon counter in Rintrat at the very least. He's got Ham to deal with that, so that's something I might need to do. Quake, because why not? I do need defense, so Iceman would be an option, but he's got that sassy, so it's not gonna do anything. Got Kate for Ham if he throws him on defense. I guess I'm doing this and just scare him with it. Saves me having to fight a sassy. For Photon, I do have Kate. I can do that just fine. Also, where is my Galan? Okay, if I take this, I can use Weaken for the Mathing instead. That should be a faster fight. If I take Photon, he's gonna Quake it. Dust, he's gonna Quake it. OS, he's gonna Quake it. Cersei, he's got the Mystic Champs too, so Photon it is. You get some magic round 3. Well, I can Quake all of these as well, so we are even in that regard. He takes Fam. Not sure what his plan is with that. Not gonna be using him for Iceman, that's for sure. He could do it against Photon. If I had to guess, he's gonna go... Okay, well that wasn't what I was about to say. You know, let's see. Does the relic actually help me here? It's basically up to the AI now. Whoever gets more heavy charges in wins. Okay, my rotation is gonna be a little bit slower than his now, likely, so that might cost me. Gonna drop a quick heavy here, didn't crit. Alright. Almost screwed it up right there. I have never quaked a photon in my life. Gonna drop another one. That one crit. That's good. Come on, is that gonna be enough? It is. Good. Now then. Okay, I do have Jarvis for the future Ant-Man. And I have Weaken for Man-Thing. I have Rintra as a tank defender, though that's probably not gonna mean much against that Ham. So I'm guessing I throw Spider-Ham, not Spider-Ham, Iceman down here. He's gonna have to use Sassy for that. Let's see. Okay, he goes Fam on defense. No, he goes Man-Thing. So I'll do this. Then I'll do this. And my Neutralize should shut down the pustule buffs as well as the armor ups on the opponent. Or I guess I'm armor break immune, so that doesn't mean anything. Come on, if he says he didn't crit, I have a shot here. He says he definitely landed a crit on that special too. Crap. Alright, well. This will be an interesting round 3. He might have a chance here. Oh, he definitely has a chance here. A big one at that. Spider-Ham is such a nuke that this Rintra is not gonna last. I'm reliant on crit RNG with America Chavez. Chavez with Iron Fist is crazy. It's not a bad idea. He goes America Chavez for Rintra instead of Spider-Ham. Okay, stop glancing everything. And I've lost. You have to intercept against this guy to remove the armor ups, but I can't intercept apparently, so I've lost. There we go, okay. You don't need to remove armor ups. I mean, I guess that's true, but the issue with that is if you don't remove the nano armors, he's gonna have a huge chance to glance as soon as I get my special 2. And that's not gonna... As I said, I rely on crit RNG in on this matchup. So if I don't get remove, or if I don't remove the armor ups early on, it's just gonna cascade and he's gonna stack up all of them. And then my special 2 is just gonna glance, it's not gonna do anything. So it was his invite, my invite, his invite, my invite, his invite. It's my invite now. I'm down 2-3. And the two two of the games I've lost because I'm stupid. I guess the very first game, the round 3, it would have been available, but goddamn Spider Ham. Well, I don't think I would have won that one. It was, if I remember correctly, he was using Gallon for Omega Sentinel, so yeah, never mind. Alright, for bans, who's gonna be the biggest issue for me? The Spider Ham has kind of turned things around for him, but I don't think that's a big problem, so to speak. America Chavez, kinda annoying. I haven't used her myself much, or successfully, I guess. Uh, I'm gonna stick with this. No 3-star beta ray. So? I mean, sure, he would be strong for this meta, since there are the armor ups, but still. I mean, I'm not. I think my deck is fine as is. I don't really have a problem with that. Okay, Hulkbuster, do I have a counters for that? I don't have a ton of shocks, so I'm thinking Onslaught might be the better choice here. Not out yet. Better Reveals Arena is already on. I grinded for the 6-star. I have him. I have him as a 7-star, 6-star, 2-star, 3-star, and a 4-star. Still gonna grind the 5-star from this arena as well. Gotta say, not too happy with my draft. If I get a Galan here, I'll be fine. But if I don't, well, that might be GG's. Well, this is also interesting. Okay. Let's see, what can I do here? Goes Bullseye on D. So if I go Serpent, he's gonna go Chavez. Yep, gonna do it. This might seem weird, and it is, but I have somewhat of a plan. Not sure if it was the best call though. Oh, fuck off. Also, if anyone was watching closely, Bullseye didn't crit on the last hit of his special one because I didn't allow him to. I found out a little trick against this guy that I haven't really shared with anyone, but if you do get comboed or eat a special, there is a way to avoid him getting guaranteed crits. And now that I've shown it, I might as well let the cat out of the bag. It is what I call face parrying, and it is just as it sounds. You try to parry or throw well-timed blocks as you are getting hit. For some champions, that counts as a well-timed block for their abilities. Bullseye is one of them. So if you happen to hit a special one, you can time your block taps with the hits, and it will count as if you were blocking them, disabling the guaranteed crits and the bleed on them. Okay. That red damage, yeah, that's a thing with Valkyrie. Her damage doesn't scale with attack, or the instant bleeds don't scale with attack, they scale with block penetration. So 2-star and 3-star Valk, the damage output is a lot higher than you would think. Same with Lady D, since her rupture scale with armor rating instead of attack, even low star rarity Lady Ds hit very hard. I have lost this. We are going to round 3. Shit. Stop doing that. I'm not a Quake player anymore, okay? Can you just back off and dance around in your side of the field for a bit? Instead of doing that, okay. I'm not gonna comment on it. Or that. Just gonna act like it didn't happen. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have won that one anyways, but still. Okay, who has to place the defender first? If I have to place the defender first, I've just lost, there's nothing I can do. But if he has to place the defender first, I have a shot. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna take a crap ton of shock debuffs here, which ramp me up. So straight to special 2. Assuming the degens can't fail due to ability accuracy, this is maybe doable. Okay, the unblockable is gonna be a longer duration as well, gotta keep that in mind. And I can't fucking dex. So this unblockable is gonna mess me up if I don't full dex it. That's great. And I can't inflict the degens. Yep, this is a wrap. Gotta say though, he wasn't supposed to be able to recover from my heavy that quick. He managed to actually block my special, and that shouldn't happen. But regardless, the degens proc through the block, so that's just the AAR being a thing. Yep. This is painful. There's also a bug with Hulkbuster's AAR as well. It's actually bypassing, I believe it's bypassing immunities or something along those lines. For example, Archangel, since Hulkbuster reduces bleed ability accuracy as well, I think, as well as offensive. So his bleeds actually fail against Hulkbuster, even though Arcane Shell is supposed to be immune to that, or not affected by it. But yeah, Hulkbuster, the champion that didn't show up once previous in the tournament, is now the reason I lose. Unfortunate, but at the same time I'm not doing well. Looking back at it, yeah, Quake was my only option. I guess Quake and Void, though with Void I would have only been able to hit into the block, so that's not ideal. Let's see. So round 1, this was just me being stupid if I used literally anyone else, or just didn't eat hits. I would have won this first round. Round 2, that would have been a loss anyways for round 3 then. Uh, that would have been a loss for me. Well, if I won round 1, he couldn't have thrown round 2, so it's not a guarantee. It would have been my throw round that time. It would have been 50-50 on that one, looking at the champs. Then here, if my special 2 crit, that would have been round 1 win. That would have likely settled this one, but it didn't crit. That's just RNG, not being in my favor. And then here, I'm stupid. I forgot the debuffs, but that wouldn't have saved me against Galan. Now that I mentioned Galan, do I even... Okay, first game I did get him. Second game I did. Third game I did as well, but then this game I did not. This game I did not. Neither of us did. And here I didn't. But he did. Yeah, that's unfortunate. My biggest problem looking at his champs, who did I lose to the most? That's Photon, Serpent, Serpent again, Galan, Chavez, and me being stupid. Yeah, honestly, looking at the champs, the bans were fine. I didn't have an issue with any specific champ, so even shifting bans that wouldn't necessarily have fixed anything. Overall, TJ just played well, he drafted well. I did less so, and that's the outcome. Anyways, what did I miss in chat? Ham messed you up 2 times. I can't exactly say that Ham messed me up. If you mean this one, for example, it's not Ham messing me up. It's me forgetting pre-fights and then Galan just destroying the defender. Even if I didn't forget, I would not have won this one. No chance. None. Then what else was with Ham? This one, yeah, I had nothing for Hulkbuster. Absolutely no one. So now that that's mentioned, do I have anything for Hulkbuster in general? I think Galan should work, but he's gonna get shocked as well, if you crit that is. Uh, I mean Quake, that works. Absorbing Man I think should work in Magma form since he's not shock immune, so he can still, well, he can still remove the armor ups, but I think his incinerates and all of that can be failed by the offensive ability accuracy, so that I don't know for sure. Uh, I mean, Ronan could nuke him technically, but I ban him, so that's not an option. Yeah, I don't even have anything really for Hulkbuster. Who counters Hulkbuster on this meta? I mean, honestly, that's what I get for not playing a lot this season. Played a couple games, like 3 days ago, a tournament, then previous games before that were a week ago. Then a couple matches today. I just don't know the best champs that were discovered later on in the meta, so that's on me for not playing enough. But yeah, who works for Hulkbuster here? Anyone have an idea? OAAR. So technically Longshot could nuke the guy with a special 2. He can't avoid the shock damage though, so if you crit you're gonna be melting regardless. Gore. I mean, there is despair reducing his healing, and he doesn't have willpower nor immunity or any way to not take shock damage, so he would just melt as anyone else. And the offensive ability accurate reduction, I believe, would shut down his ability to place his debuffs too. Hulkling, offensive ability accurate reduction prevents his buffs from triggering on attack, so you can't trigger your aptitudes or anything else, so that doesn't sound like a good idea. A CMM, her heavy counter with a heavy, should pulverize all the armor buffs, so that's doable. And after that you would have the ramp up from the shocks as well as armor breaks to deal with any future armor ups. So that actually sounds like a decent option. Is there anything else? Tigra actually might work. As long as you get your neutralize up before he starts stacking up the armor ups, then she works. She'll take some shock damage, but she would be able to get the fight down at least. Um, well, he has armor buffs as well as the node, so Havoc wouldn't be able to nuke him with the shocks, so that's not an option. Null might be Null might be good for that. Pretty sure the special one, whatever the effect is called, will apply even with the OAAR, and that will remove the armor ups. Other than that, there really doesn't seem to be too many options for him. I'm a little bit surprised. Hmm. Definitely should have been doing more research and finding better options myself. I guess the Symbiote Supreme would work with the Auto Nullify. But even then, that's just you spamming Special 3 over and over and over again, and that's just not a fun time. So yeah, fair enough. Caught me with a champ that I have nothing for. What can I say? That's just a deck building issue on my part. Well, uh, yeah, that should do it for this one. I lost in the semifinals against TJ. Gotta say, tournaments this season have not gone well for me. I'm not sure if it's the nodes or if I'm just not playing well these days, or both. But it is what it is. I will still keep playing tournaments as they come if I have the opportunity to do so, and I will stream them whenever I can. But yeah, I would hope to do better in the upcoming ones. I have one against Andrew the Rough that Vega is hosting, and then I have the big tournament in the KT1 Evizone thing coming up at some point. So hopefully I do a little bit better on those, but we shall see. What about CTR? Again, offensive ability accurate reduction. Hold on, I'm gonna pull Hulkbuster's kit here. Yeah, mine isn't even ranked up. Yeah, right here. So the armor buffs, uh, this counts any armor buffs, not just his own. He gains or enemy attacks suffer negative 20% offensive ability accuracy. So with 5 armor ups, which he gets in a couple hits that you land because the node gives them, means that you will no longer be able to inflict abilities unless you have a way around that. You can't inflict offensive abilities, which means any ability that triggers when you hit the opponent. Same as glancing. So yeah, if you can't prevent the armor ups here, there's not much you can do. CTR, if you get very lucky at the start, could do it, but you gotta get very lucky. And then whenever you crit, you get shock debuffs, which are longer due to the nose, and you're just gonna melt from them, and that's not a fun time. So, had I been aware of that, I would have had Hulkbuster in my deck as well. But I didn't. And I didn't know because I haven't played enough. So, yeah. Fun times. Anyways, I am gonna go ahead and call this stream here. Is TJ still live? If anyone's been dual streaming. If not, I'm sure someone else is. Look around for the MCOC streams, go say hi to other people, check them out. Gonna go ahead and call this one here. Next stream should be next Saturday for the match against Andrew the Rough, which will be a best of 9 for Vegas new tournament style thing. So yeah, that should do it.